Wow, wow, wow. I am speechless, absolutely speechless. And here you can see what's going on. What an amazing, amazing match we've had. And Shaun and Abhinav, I was watching you backstage, and your reactions are priceless, man. Absolute fun out here. And Abhinav is still dancing, and so should he, because this was well, perfectly put there by Abhinav. I'm waiting for a few viewers to join in, but wow, man, Abhinav, your thoughts right now. I'm speechless, to be honest. What are your thoughts?
Fuck, man. I don't have words, man. I don't have words, seriously. Oh, man. I mean, Sam Curran literally took the game away, man. Oh, man.
Well,
Oh, man.
certainly he did.
Oh, man. This
What
team,
a
man.
match! This was probably one of the best matches of the IPL this season that we have watched, and it's tough to be a neutral on this side. It's actually easier to be a neutral on this side. It was a roller coaster of emotions. Abhinav at the moment is looking absolutely thrilled with the result, but we'll also have to talk to Shaun here. Shaun, your thoughts on the game, man? It was a roller coaster ride all along, right?
Obviously, man, it was really a roller coaster. Like the way Pollard played, spectacular. Yeah. Today, he deserved the win.
Perfectly
You
put
know
there.
what?
Yeah.
I, you know what? I don't mind. I didn't put Pollard in my Dream 11 team, man. I don't mind. Oh, man. I'm happy that I lost some money, but I want the team to win.
Perfectly put, but nobody expected Pollard to play when you had the likes
Oh,
of
man.
Rohit Sharma, Quinton de Kock, Krunal Pandya, and Surya Kumar Yadav as the top four, because it was a top four wicket. And look at what Pollard just did. I mean, 87 of 34 with 8 sixes, 6 boundaries at a strike rate of 255. I mean, what do you have to say, Abhinav, about Pollard's innings today? 255 strike rate? Unbelievable.
I mean, I don't know, man. What should I say, man? Brilliant innings, man. Brilliant knock. It reminded me of that Punjab game in, I guess, 2019, where he scored 89 of 31 deliveries, something like this at one KD. It was a similar situation. The score was also pretty similar.
Yeah.
And I was just, bringing that the same images in my mind. कि ऐसा किया था पहले. Oh my god. A
Yes.
great game, man. Great
And
game.
absolutely a great game. One of the best games of IPL history, I would say here, because it was such a roller coaster of emotions all along, even in the first innings, even in the second innings, and truly an IPL Classico, as we called it in the pre-match analysis. Shaun, your quick thoughts. I'm sure you said that before in your pre-match analysis that you had no nerves. You were very confident of winning. But were you confident when Pollard started hitting those sixes as well?
No, I was very nervous. I was very nervous to say that. When Sam Curran came to bowl, I just came to life when he was bowling, but
Yeah,
he just took the game away.
And that 17th over, man, of Sam Curran.
Yeah,
perfect.
superb over that he bowled.
Superb over, man.
He just gave away 2 runs and he picked up a wicket of
Wicket too.
Krunal
Yeah.
Pandya, the 17th over, which was the crucial one for the Chennai Super Kings, slightly bringing life, as Shaun said, into the game. But it wasn't meant to be for you, Shaun. Death bowling concerns, big question marks for Lungi Ngidi and Shardul Thakur, isn't it?
Obviously, death
Oh,
bowling
man.
concern. Yeah. So Sam Curran delivered what he could, but I think Nidhi has to improve a lot in that area.
I mean, I can see CSK fans commenting Pollard is a legend, Pollard OP, and all those stuff out here. And as a cricket fan, it's a treat to watch such a cricket game. And I'm privileged as a cricket fan to have watched this. Chennai Express ka tire puncture ho gaya. Chennai Express derailed by Pollard are some of the comments that have been coming in for our show. But What a game, and I'm still out of words. Abhinav,
Same,
are you in
same, man.
conscious right now?
I mean, this is what this franchise does to us fans, man. They never
Totally,
disappoint us.
totally.
They'll just raise our heartbeats initially, because after the first innings 220, yes, there's a slight chance, but to be honest, we all know that it was a very difficult task when Deepak Chahar and Sam Curran were bowling in the power play. After 8 overs, I guess we were 70 or something. After that, in the 12 overs, chasing 150, that's some batting, man.
Well, even MSD was speechless, as rightly pointed out by Prashant. Actually, we can't blame MSD here, to be honest, because he had his death bowling options and he backed them actually. But Shardul Thakur and Lungi Ngidi, I'll just let you know their figures. Lungi Ngidi went for 62 in his 4 overs. Sam Curran was the standout here, 3 wickets for 34, and Shardul Thakur went at an economy of 14 as well. So you're never going to win big games when you're going at an economy of 14, 15 in the death overs, isn't it, Sean?
Talking about Shagul Thakur, I think the extras should have been a little controlled. Like too many wides were there. Too
Hmm.
many wides bowled by Shagul Thakur, and I don't think that can any time improve the game of cricket. I don't think he has to bowl like that. The wides,
Yeah.
1 ball 2 runs. Obviously, the wide created a huge impact. Like he bowled
And,
four
and
five wides, I guess.
Yeah, and if you see Mumbai's bowling tonight, Rohit's captaincy was a bit off tonight. I mean, he
Hmm.
used bold 4 overs in the before the 18th over itself.
Yes.
I guess he was out of bowlers. He had to give Dhaval Kulkarni the last over. I guess he didn't want to because, but he had no other choice. Hardik couldn't bowl. Krunal didn't bowl a single over, and he couldn't have given the last over to James Neesham or Kieron Pollard. Bumrah had finished his overs. Bolt was done, so I guess Dhaval Kulkarni had to bowl that. But yeah, we'll give that to Rohit. I mean, we won the game in the end. It won't happen again.
Well, you'll give everything to everyone now because Pollard has absolutely covered up for each and every player of the Mumbai Indians' mistakes, and certainly a knock to remember for for everyone out here. In fact, as Sean said, 8 extras were given in the last 5 overs by the Chennai Super Kings, which were a crucial decider here. But let's go back to the first innings now, Sean. Do you think 219? I mean, it was obviously a very big. It was a very big total. 219. Were you confident with your bowlers at that halfway mark?
I was very and pretty confident with my bowlers. The scoreboard 220. Obviously, who will not be happy with that? Like the openers playing so well. Raidu at the end. Obviously, a
Yeah.
very good start to the game, but just Pollard just took that away. We got a
Well,
few wickets when Jadeja and Moeen Ali was
yeah.
bowling, but after that, there was
And
only
also
destruction.
remember Faf Duplessis catch. He dropped him.
Yeah,
Yes.
obviously Ruturaj Gaikwad and Faf du Plessis catch.
Well,
I think that should have been taken.
some of these minor mistakes obviously do cost a team in winning or losing it. They are the deciding moments in a crucial game like this. But a few comments coming in. Anurag had said in the pre-match analysis that he wanted to replace Pollard, but I take my opinion of replacing Pollard back. So it was a good. Way that Pollard proved him today. But Rohit Jadhav says that MI won because of bad bowling more than Pollard's batting. Do you agree with that, Abhinav?
No, no, not at all, man. We weren't in a situation to win the game until Pollard started hitting those massive sixes in Jadeja's over. Before that, Chennai were all over us, and to be
Yeah.
honest, they batted really well. Yes, MI's bowling was a bit off. Bumrah had off day again. Yeah, I mean sometimes even Bumrah and Bolt can falter. This is what we have seen, and this is really a graveyard ground for bowlers. I thought Wankhede was it, but this is pretty similar.
Pretty rightly pointed out by Kostub as well. He says that it's a bowler's graveyard, this Ferosha Kotla or the Arun Jaitley Stadium, which it has been renamed now. But we have nothing to take back by the innings that this guy Ambati Raidu played. 72 of 27 after the 3 wickets that fell quickly for Chennai Super Kings. Sean, I want to know your reactions when the 3 wickets fell for Chennai Super Kings. Were you expecting a 200 plus total, or do you think 180, 190 would have been a very good total after those 3 wickets?
In the pre-match analysis, I talked about that. We need depth in the batting lineup, and I knew that
Yeah.
we would be reaching to at least 200 because of the depth. And
Hmm.
Raidu created it. Someone called him like a Dio, I think, a Dio's innings, but he showed it to everybody. That was, yeah, you can see that that was the main bright side of our team, and plus Sam Curran delivering it so well to the innings.
Sam Curran is very underrated, man. I must say.
Exactly,
Truly, truly.
exactly. I personally love Sam Curran and his bowling. Obviously, he's an exceptional fielder as well, and not to forget his batting skills. I think Chennai are underutilizing him with the bat, but obviously you can't
He's a
reject the fact
spectacular
that
all-rounder.
yeah, you can't reject the fact that everyone else in Chennai is also performing well. I felt this game needed a result, and but I personally, as a neutral, felt that both teams should have won. It should have been a super over or something like that. But
Yeah.
No, no,
the
man. No
way
super over, man. Please, no super
I
over.
wanted a super over, yeah. At the end, when one ball, 2 runs is needed, obviously I want a super over.
Yes, and a similar pattern that we saw Abhinav in Mumbai's innings was that the 3 wickets fell quickly of Rohit Sharma, Surya, and Quinton de Kock. So, do you think? Did you at that moment as well think that the target was getting beyond reach or something like that?
Well, for a moment there, I thought, but then after looking at Nisham's position in the batting order, I mean, he was batting at number 7, so I thought, yeah, 5 batsmen, 4 batsmen, we need 100 or 20 odd runs, something like that. So I guess it's manageable. But out of 120, 90 was made by Kieron Pollard. So I guess the rest of them didn't have much to do. Credit to Krunal Pandey as well for sticking around with the Kieron and hitting those odd boundaries in the middle, which took some pressure off Kieron.
Yes, some good comments coming in. Mandar saying that I guess Chennai underutilized their spinners, especially Moeen Ali got only 1 over. But I think one of the main reasons for that would have been that Kieron
Kieron
Pollard, the
Pollard, yeah,
right-hander, yeah, the
yeah.
right-hander was at the
You
crease.
can't
So I feel, yeah,
you can't give spinners over when Kieron Pollard is batting there like that.
I mean
He
that
was just
I
hitting
guess
sixes all over there.
yeah, that's the
You
only
can't
reason
you
MS
can't
gave
give Moeen Ali
Lungi.
and
Yeah, I guess that's the only reason MS gave Lungi and Giddy his full quota. I mean, I don't think he had any plan to do that. I guess MS missed the trick with Deepak Chahar's over. He bowled four up front without taking any wicket. I mean, Deepak Chahar usually bowls 4 overs when he gets wickets up front. But tonight he went wicketless, but still he bowled 4 overs up front. I guess MS missed the trick there. I mean, he should have kept 1 over of Deepak Chahar's over.
okay, so that are his thoughts on Deepak Chahar's bowling. But Animesh says that Faf's catch cost them the match, and we see how costly dropping a player like Kieron Pollard can be. And Animesh Jain again says that wickets was not the issue. Kostub again saying Pollard single-handedly dismantled CSK spinners' plans. So, Kieron Pollard is such a he was underrated, 7, 8 years back, but now he's a true legend. He hits six sixes, obviously, against Akila Dhananjay in the Caribbean as well. But today, what he did, he got the fastest 50 of the IPL this season. And
Yeah.
another stat coming in that no team has chased. MI become only second team, in fact, to chase more than 70 runs in the last 6 overs of an IPL game. Another big stat coming in for Abhinav is that this is the second highest chase
Run
ever by
chase.
an IPL team. First was obviously by Rajasthan Royals against the Kings 11 Punjab last time in Sharjah. But talking about Kieron Pollard, the bowler, and now 2 wickets with the ball, how crucial were those wickets?
Well, you can sum it up very easily that if Kieron Pollard is a best bowler
Hmm.
among in the bowling lineup, which includes Bumrah, Bolt, Rahul Chahar, and Kieron Pollard is the one who's picked up wickets, then you can sum up what Mumbai's bowling did in
Yeah.
the first innings. Yeah. The wickets were crucial.
Sean,
I guess Suresh Raina's wicket, he threw his wicket away. I feel Suresh Raina
yeah.
at the wrong time. Yeah,
Yes, yes. Just when a wicket fell, I think Raina should have looked for the single or in the gap, but he went for the big shot and he went away. So, Sean, I know you joined the same contest as me in Dream 11 today, and you made Suresh Raina your captain, but your team was fabulous, man. You won the first prize, obviously. Do you want
Oh, did
to
I?
tell?
I didn't see that.
Yes, yes. You are the first one.
Oh,
Even though your captain
you
didn't
won with
perform, you
Suresh
are.
Raina as the captain.
Yes, he took Suresh Rana as his captain, and he still got the first one. But
superb.
Sean, would you like to tell your Dream 11 team today, because you took Moin Ali, Ravindra Jadeja, and Sam Curran, all the three all-rounders for Chennai who played a important part.
While creating a Dream 11 team, I just mostly take all rounders most of all, because they always deliver with bat and ball. They can have very good points to the team. That's why I took Sam Curran, Moin
Yeah,
Ali, and Jadeja. And I guess I kept Jadeja as a vice captain too, right?
I took all
yeah,
the
yeah.
all-rounders except Kieron Pollard.
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't take Karen for that.
Well, nobody expected Kieron Pollard to do what he did with the bat today, because he's had a rough season, obviously, with the bat this time around. But there's no doubt that he's back in form and roaring for the Mumbai Indians once again. Moin Ali's innings, again, we can't deny what a good knock he played, Sean. Those crucial runs up top were the the catalyst for Chennai's innings to go to flourish in the end. Your thoughts on Moin Ali's innings and Faf du Plessis' crucial knock as well?
Talking about Moin Ali, he's delivering in every matches. He's having a strike rate about 150 in all the matches. Talking
Yeah.
about Faf du Plessis here, I guess he had a partnership, a 100 and partnership with Moin Ali once again. In
Hmm.
previous match, he had a 100 partnership with Rutraj Gaikwad.
Ruturaj.
Like super innings by Faf and Moin, and plus Raidu coming on and giving us that 200 mark. That just gave me wings. But with Pollard's innings, I was really heartbroken there.
Sean, do you think Suresh Raina, should bat at number 4?
He's batting at number 4.
Yeah, I mean, should he bat at number 4? That's the question. Yeah, I mean, all the 200 games he's batted, most of them at number 3. He's been very consistent at number 3, and now he's playing at number 4 only because of Moin Ali.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Talking about that, I know Suresh Raina's number 3 is special to the CSK team. He has scored many runs, but this season, Moin Ali is giving us a way more advantage here. He's scoring
Yeah.
at a rate of 150, strike rate of 150. I don't think Dhoni will change anything in there. So I don't think Raina will get a chance there.
you don't think Krishnappa Gautam should get a chance instead of him?
Instead of Raina,
Yeah, I mean, you
no, I
already
don't
have
think.
7 batsmen, man.
No, no, no,
One
no.
more all-rounder. You love
We love the
all-rounders,
batting
isn't
depth.
it?
We love the batting depth.
Well, certainly a few points to talk about the bowling as well here. Jasprit Bumrah obviously recording his worst ever IPL figures, 1 for 56 in his 4 overs at an economy of 14 runs per over. Abhinav, do you think we should ignore all the bowlers' performance today, or do you think it's a concern for Mumbai and CSK both?
I feel the concern is only not picking up wickets consistently. If you see in the previous games, we didn't pick wickets in the power play. Tonight we did get Ruturaj Gaikwad in the first over, but then in the middle overs as well we struggled. So because Jimmy Nisham bowled a couple of overs, but he wasn't that dangerous. CSK batsman easily knocked him around. So I guess the concern will should be that only we are not picking up wickets consistently. They are giving 200 odd runs and picking up just 4 wickets. So I guess that's a bit of a concern. But I back these bowlers to come good in the next game, because we have seen in the previous Chennai leg as well that they consistently got teams around 8 to 9 wickets consistently. So I don't think that that's much of a concern.
Animesh Jain again saying that three batsmen for the Chennai Super Kings getting 50 plus. Unfortunately, guys, that's the time we've got. In fact, we've gone overtime today because of what Kieron Pollard did. The first 10 minutes obviously was pure emotion coming from Abhinav and pure frustration for Shaun at that end. But as a neutral fan, I absolutely loved the IPL Clasico, and obviously we'll love to have this game repeated further in this IPL season as well. But thank you guys for joining in. What an amazing game we've watched. Probably the best of the season. No jinx, but probably the best of the season so far. And yes, guys, stay safe.
Just wait for another week when MI takes the top spot. Because now there's no stopping us, man. We are winning easily on the dot the next couple of games.
Best game of the season. But I know in the next CSK match, CSK is gonna win in for with a
Okay,
huge
man. We'll
margin.
see.
Well, some last concluding points there by Shaun that CSK is going to win the El Clasico next time. But thank you guys. You guys have been as usual an amazing company for me. And what a game again. I have no words to describe what I just witnessed today. But to all our viewers, stay safe, stay at home, and there's enough entertainment at home, man. Just watch the IPL and tune into your TV, and avoid going publicly, and get vaccinated if you can. So the IPL is much of an entertainment, and there's no need to go out, I feel. So thank you guys for joining in, and let's see you
Just
tomorrow
one second,
for
I need to
the
take
double.
Sean's picture,
Stay
man.
safe.
One second. One second. I just need to take Sean's picture.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool,
Stay
man.
safe, guys. Stay
Good night.
safe.
Good night, guys.
And thanks, guys.